Hello students, welcome to the English class of StudyGest, the world of educational solutions. Today, I will be taking up the chapter from your literature textbook Beehive. Okay, and there is a short story named The Fun They Had by Isaac Asimov. This is a very interesting story, especially if you see current situation जो अभी चल रहा है ना आपके आसपास, वो अगर आप देखिएगा एंड उसके साथ आप बहुत अच्छे से रिलेट कर पाइएगा कि क्या हो रहा है इस स्टोरी में. ठीक है, तो चलिए लेट्स डिग इन टू द लेसन. नाउ थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ने से पहले, बिफोर वी बिगिन द क्लास, I would like to remind you of certain social media platforms through which you can connect with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and quickly press that bell icon so that you can get notified whenever a new video comes up. Like us on Facebook channel, like us on Facebook page where you can get many study related materials. Join our Telegram channel. You can use this link to find us. Follow us on Instagram and you can join our WhatsApp group using the number given here for study related discussions and materials. And for more information, you can log in to the website www.studygest.in. As you can see here, this is a bigger picture of how our YouTube channel looks like. Do subscribe to our channel. Like, share and show us some love so that we can come up with more new videos for you guys. And this is how our Facebook page looks like. Do like us on Facebook to get more study related materials for your future benefit. Okay, now let us dig into the introductory part of the story. ठीक है, तो मैं पहले जो करने वाली हूँ वो आज थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन होगा आज हमारे और आपके बीच में. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट द थिंग दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इज दैट whenever you are reading a story, you must know who wrote that story and we must know something about the writer of the story. Okay, so when you know something about the writer of the story, it becomes very easier for you to understand कि स्टोरी में क्या हो रहा है. ठीक है, और स्टोरी का बैकग्राउंड क्या है. ठीक है, so that's why if I say that The Fun They Had is the story that I will be taking up and I will be discussing with you in my next few classes. So before even starting the text, the story actually, I would like to address some points about the author himself. Okay, so author here is Isaac Asimov. Okay, he was an American writer and professor of biochemistry. Just wait a bit, let me change the color of my pen. Okay, was American writer and professor of biochemistry at Boston. Okay, so you know that he comes from a science background, right? Biochemistry, he was a biochemistry professor. Okay, and he was known for his works of science fiction and popular science. Asimov was a prolific writer. Prolific means he wrote many books. Okay, prolific means he wrote many books. Who wrote or edited more than 500 books. Can you imagine 500 books a single man wrote and edited, and estimated 90,000 letters and postcards. Okay, that's immense. Okay, now Isaac Asimov was the grandmaster of science fiction writers of America, the founder of Robot Ethics and one of the most world's prolific authors of fiction. Now here I want to point out two words. I want to emphasize on two words. First thing is that science fiction. Here it is written that he was a famous writer of science fiction. What is science fiction? Can you imagine? I hope many of you have read science fiction novels. Many of you have seen science fiction movies, TV series, and as such things, right? So remember those things. What can you think when you actually combine science with fiction? Okay, क्या होता है तब? Basically, science combined with fiction, right? Fiction means what? Fiction means imagination. Now, imagination, human imagination is a very unique thing, okay? Human imagination is vast. Human imagination is amazing. It can take you to any places you want, okay? Now, right now you are sitting on your computer. I'm hoping you are watching my video, and in your mind, if you think that okay, now in my mind I am going to safari in Africa. So you can imagine that, okay? Your imagination is boundless, it is limitless, right? So whenever we write anything, any author writes anything using their imagination, that is known as fiction. That means very little reality is used there. Most of things that is written in the fiction are imaginative, okay? बनावटी, या फिर हिंदी में जिसको कल्पना हम लोग बोलते हैं, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट देखते हैं साइंस. You already know what science is. It's the logical part, okay? Now how can you combine both of these things? Now see, a very good example of this would be the Star Wars movie. Star Wars movies, okay? Now, I'm assuming that most of you have heard about Star Wars movies, or better yet, how about Avengers? Have you heard about Avengers? I assume you have heard about Avengers or Batman, right? The superhero movies, everything. So consider those, right? In those cases, we see that either a robot is fighting like Iron Man, okay? Iron Man himself, he uses his robotic uniform in order to fight his enemies. So that thing is it comes out of imagination. It is not reality, okay? Yes, in reality, we do have progress enough to produce robots, right? हम लोगों ने robots बनाए हैं, साइंस उतना तो हुआ है डेवलप्ड, लेकिन क्या हम बोल सकते हैं कि there is Iron Man anywhere in the planet who is actually using his Iron Man suit for fighting enemies? No, we can't, right? Or in the Star Wars movies, we see the AC/DC robot, that little cute robot that we see. That is again an example of science fiction, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say is, we take some things from science and some things from our imagination, we combine them both, and from that we get science fiction. And Isaac Asimov was the first of this kind of writer, okay? There were many other writers, but Isaac Asimov was the most famous of all of them. And he also invented robot ethics. That means the ethics related to robots. That means how a robot should be, the basic prototype of a robot, the basic structure of a robot. That was given by Isaac Asimov, okay? I hope the idea of science fiction is quite clear to you. Now, let us dig into the background of the story that we are going to read. This is the first chapter of the CBSE class 9, The Fun They Had. Okay, this the thing that the text that we will read in today's class and in the next few classes, the fun they had is a part of your CBSE curriculum. Okay, first chapter. The chapter is based on future generation. Very interesting, right? and especially in the way of education. Okay, now education, future generation, everything, let us process this in our mind. क्या हो सकता है? Okay, you will see when you read the text, you will see how important it is in today's context. Okay, that makes this story so enjoyable. Okay, so just keep a little bit patience and come along with me in this journey. Okay, so there are two main characters in the chapter: Margie, who is a little girl of 11, and Tommy, a young boy of 13. Tommy finds a real book which is about past schools. Past schools, what is past schools in the story? We will find out in a little bit later. Okay, and that is the source of the story. Okay, now let us see who are the major characters of the story. Obviously Margie, the girl of 11 who hates reading. Okay, and shows interest in knowing about past schools from real book. And we have Tommy, who is Margie's cousin, 2 years older to Maggie. That means he is 13 years old. Okay, finds a real book and he likes reading book. Okay, so Margie doesn't like reading, but Tommy, his cousin brother, likes to read. Right? Now, these are the main characters. Other than that, we also have two other characters. One is Mrs. Jones, who is Margie's mother, and another is the man, the mechanic, who comes to fix the robot. Okay, we will know about them when we read the story. Next, let us look into the short summary of the chapter so that you don't have any difficulty when we actually read the chapter line by line. Okay, so the chapter The Fun They Had by Isaac Asimov belongs to the future generation. That means it is a science fiction. Obviously, that means obviously we don't know what is going to happen in the future, so we have to imagine, you have to use our imagination in order to write about the future generation. So this story, which is set in future generation, is a science fiction. In this chapter we have shown the differences between the future and the past time generation in the way of education. Right, main theme here is the difference of education in future and in the past. And what is past, what is future in the story, we will know when we will read the story in details. Okay, now let us look into this, the summary. Okay, Margie wrote in her diary on 17th May 2157. So this is the date of her diary. Okay, this is the date of her diary. You can see here, what year is this? 2020. But when is Margie writing her diary? 2157 this year. That means complete, बहुत आगे है, future के बारे में बात हो रहा है. ठीक है? And Tommy found a real book, which was a strange experience for both the children. Okay, so we can see here the first thing, that Tommy and Margie, they belong from the year 2157, and they obviously have more automatic devices in terms of learning and more progressive science devices for learning. Right, now Tommy told Margie that the book was about past schools. It was a very old book and was found in a very bad condition. So if they are from the year 2157, obviously a book that was you can say that belonged to this year 2020, if they found a book from 2020, that will be a thing of wonder to them. मतलब अगर वो लोग फ्यूचर से हमारे इस 2020 से एक बुक वो लोग देखेंगे, तो उन लोगों को लगेगा कि ये क्या है, हम लोग तो कंप्यूटर से पढ़ते हैं ना, तो व्हाट इज दिस थिंग, पेज है यहाँ पे, ये क्या है. ठीक है, दैट वाज द रिएक्शन दैट दीज चिल्ड्रन हैड. Tommy started reading that book. Margie first doubted why anybody would write about schools. It was very strange for both the children. They had regular teachers in their home, but Margie had been performing very bad academically. Okay, so these are the facts that had been stated. Ki Margie is appearing very badly in her exams, although they have regular teachers at home. And they also had a county inspector to see that if there is anything wrong with their learning system. But he came and repaired the regular teacher. Regular teacher means a robot, a screen, a robotic screen. Okay. Both children started reading the book that they found. Tommy told her that old-time schools were very different to theirs. He told her that there were special buildings where same age of children came to study, and the building was called school. Okay, so Tommy, who had found this old, very wrinkly book with yellow pages, he showed that to Margie, and they became very curious. What is this? And they read, both of them read that, and Tommy told Margie, his little sister, that there in the past there were schools, actual buildings where people used to go for education. Okay. Meanwhile, the county inspector had repaired the mechanical teacher. Then Margie's mother called her for her class, and it was time for school. She was sent to her room, sat in front of her teacher, and submitted her homework. She kept thinking about the book, especially about those special schools, the fun the students had. So this is the outline of the story. Okay. Now I will give you a picture of this this picture of books. Actually, you can see here, these are some old books. Okay, and then there is this Kindle, or you can say ebook, right? So basically this story is a fictional account, imaginary account of how schools in future will be, and how they can be compared to the past schooling system. Okay, so in future, as you can see, in future the education system is becoming digitized every day. Especially consider this situation, right? The COVID situation. जब से ये शुरू हुआ है, आप लोग घर में बैठे हो, ठीक है, you are taking e-classes from your teachers, all your tuitions, all your school classes have been converted into virtual classes. Now you can see we are already in that way of converting the education system into a digital thing. Okay, now that's why this story is very relevant to us. So when you see this picture, you see there are so many books and there is only one ebook. And this story is a fictional kind of comparison of how the real books are or were, and how the ebooks are. Okay, and it is completely based on Margie's diary dated 17th May 2157 year. Now obviously if I say that the books, if you say the physical books with hardcover books, the paperback books that you see, they have their own charms. Okay, I'm an old soul. I love reading books and I love the touch of books. Okay, I can never read a PDF or ebook. Okay, but I'm an old school person. There are people who actually enjoy reading ebook. They think that it is money saving, it is good for environment, and it is also space saving. Okay, so there are pros and cons both for the books and the ebooks. Okay, now let us see what is the story's moral here. Okay, so here we get first of all, when the story starts, we see that the children are being educated at their home by robotic teachers. They are in the year 2157 and they are getting educated by robotic teachers in their own home. Okay, and they do not have the luxury of turning the pages. Okay, उनके सामने एक वर्ड आता है, they learn that it passes away. फिर से एक चैप्टर आता है, passes away. This is the process they are learning. Okay, so the story starts from here that the children get education from computers through their in their home. It is called the age of moving of e-texts. Okay, they are living in the age of e-texts. And just a little bit comparison between the past school and the future school. The past school that is now we use is a special building. We have a building for that named school. Children of same ages go to there and they have human teachers where you can interact one-to-one, right? And in the future schools, as Isaac Asimov has stated in the year 2157, there might be no schools as such. The whole process of education will be delivered to you in your home, at your home. Mechanical teachers will teach and ask questions. Imagine how would that be? Classroom will be at your home. Regular teachers will teach, but not through one-to-one physical connection, only through computer. Regular teacher will have a special slot to submit their homework. Okay. Now you can see here there is a picture of the virtual school, the future school that I have put here, learning through computers. You can relate to this. I hope you relate to this in the present condition, that all the time you are sitting in front of your Android phone, you are using your computers in order to digitally get informed to the best effort that you can give. Okay, virtual classrooms, you can see here a little girl sitting, there is a robot, there are many scientific instruments here and there. It looks more like a lab than a classroom, right? Then there is the robotic teacher, obviously not very interesting. And the moving e-text, that is this computer, you have texts, but you do not have the luxury of turning up the pages. You do not have the luxury of smelling the books. Have you ever smelled new books? That is, for me, that is the best, one of the best kind of smells that human world can have. Okay, the smell of new books. Okay, so these are the things that the schools of future cannot have. And this was my little introduction to the story that we will be delving into in the next class. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I could help you in understanding the genre of science fiction a little better, and I could give you a fair image of a virtual future school. So I will be back with the remaining part of the class, of the topic, in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself, like, share our videos. Thank you, and subscribe to our channel.